Greetings, everyone. My name is Ervin Martinez, and I'll be talking about PID, or pelvic inflammatory disease. Safe sex is great sex, so you better use the latex. These were Lil Wayne's words in his song Lollipop Remix, and nobody could have said it better. This quote promotes the use of condoms to help prevent the spread of STDs or even pregnancy. Pelvic inflammatory disease is an infection in the woman's reproductive system. More specifically, it occurs in the uterus, fallopian tube, or ovaries. This is a bacteria that same causes gonorrhea or chlamydia. PID mainly occurs in women who do not treat their STDs. However, it can arise from other infections that are not related to STDs. First, I'll explain who's at risk for this disease, why this disease is so dangerous, and some symptoms that may indicate that you have it. After that, I'll explain some possible methods that can be used to prevent this disease and some solutions if you do have this disease. Okay, so where do I find PID? PID is found in women who are sexually active. Women who do not treat gonorrhea or chlamydia are very susceptible to developing this disease, as stated in my pelvic inflammatory disease source. Women who are having unprotected sex increase their own risk of acquiring this disease because it spawns off of other STDs. Other women who have been known to carry this disease are those who douche regularly or who use IUDs, as stated from Orlando Women's Center. Now let's say, unfortunately, you happen to have the disease. How will you know? Although many women can be asymptomatic, there are a few indicators that you are carrying this disease. Having pain during urination is a common symptom of that your body is going through something very unpleasant. Women who are having heavy vaginal discharge with a side of unpleasant odor can be a factor that you're having PID. Pain during intercourse or irregular menstrual bleeding are other symptoms of PID. If you're experiencing pain in your lower abdomen, or if your pelvis is throbbing uncontrollably, not letting you sleep at night, this is a symptom that you may have PID. With all this being said, why is this disease so terrifying? That's a good question. PID can have some severe consequences that can affect what you do tomorrow or maybe for the rest of your life. According to the England Department of Health website, www.nhs.uk, they have found these complications of PID to be true. This disease can sometimes cause abscesses to commonly occur in the fallopian tube and ovaries, which then can lead to laparoscopic surgery or keyhole surgery. Abscesses is a collection of fluids in the vaginal area. Keyhole surgery is surgery of inserting a light, thin instrument through a small incision in your abdomen. Very unpleasant and painful. Another complication that can occur is long-term pelvic pain, which will enable you to sleep at night. Ectopic pregnancy can also affect your life because this can lead to death. This is when the fertile egg implants itself outside of the womb, usually in the fallopian tube, and develops in the fallopian tube instead of the womb where it's supposed to develop. Women are also at risk of becoming infertile due to the scarring of the lining in the fallopian tube or abscesses. Now that we have downloaded some new information into our brain, let's make sure that we have installed it correctly. So, what is pelvic inflammatory disease? Pelvic inflammatory disease is a disease in the woman's reproductive system. Mainly occurs in the fallopian tube, but it can occur in the ovaries or the uterus. Who can get it? Many people can get it. No, many women can get it. Women are the main recipients of this disease who are sexually active. How will you know if you can carry the disease? Pelvic pain, high fevers, irregular menstrual bleeding, heavy vaginal discharge with a side of unpleasant odor. Those are some symptoms. How can you cure the disease? Because it's a bacterial disease, antibiotics can be given. Also, treat your partner as well, because this disease can arise from your partner. And practice abstinence. Can it kill you? Yes, it can kill you. Now that I've just saved your life, appreciate the time and thank you. Ervin Martinez.